Hey guys, welcome to today's video. Today I just want to do something fall-ish because it's overcast outside. It's supposed to rain this week. Summer is finally over. I'm so happy. Yeah, I want to do something orange and brown and copper and all that. Right now I'm just moisturizing my face with e.l.f.'s water essence. As you can see, it is glowy and hydrating. I'm not a summer girl. Like, I love winter. I don't know what all that was, but clearly I love winter. So I'm gonna start with my eyes. I'm not even gonna do my brows. I'm going in with the Avuse Cosmetics Full Coverage Concealer, and I'm just gonna use this to prime my eyelids. I think what I'm going to do to save time is I'm going to do one eye on camera and the other off camera, just to save time, you know. By the way, I bought this sponge at CVS. It's like $8 and I hate it. Actually, I got this for free because the cashier, I didn't have enough to like buy my whole package that I had like set out to get, and she was like, oh, it's okay, don't worry about it. And then she closed the register, didn't take my money because I was still gonna pay what I could, but she didn't take it. She was just like, oh, it's okay, have a good day, closed the register, bagged up all my stuff, and I was like, here you go. I was like, oh, thank you so much. That was incredibly nice. Like, you really didn't have to do that. So yeah, I guess, you know, I actually didn't pay for this. Anyway, I'm sitting here talking and all I've done is primed my eyelid. So what I'm gonna do first is I'm gonna go in with this Girl Power palette from We Makeup It. It's super, look at that. Oh, it's super pretty. I love this palette. The shades in here are super pigmented. Sorry, I didn't mean to kick you. So I'm gonna go in with this orange shade right here. I'm just gonna pick it up in a small, tiny brush, and I'm just going to map out the shape. I think I want this to be really rounded, so I'm gonna bring this into my crease and just a little bit above it, just so it really emphasizes that round shape. And I'm gonna slightly blend the edges, just so it's easier to blend out. Nice. Next, I'm gonna go into this matte eyeshadow palette that I have from Starry, and I'm just gonna go in, don't mind this palette because it's absolutely disgusting, but I'm gonna go in with this orange right here, just to blend out that crease. I'm gonna use this as a transition. I swear I never have problems speaking until I have to film something, and then suddenly my voice is like, what? No, speaking? What is that? I don't know. I'm just gonna take this and do barely touching my skin, light circular / scratching blending motions. I'm kind of placing this over top of the orange that we placed before, just at the very edge. That way it's sure to blend that edge, and I'm not taking it too high. Then I'm going back into that Girl Powder palette, and I'm going to take the yellow, and then I'm going to blend that just over that orange so it blends it out. I'm going to take this shade right here, and I'm going to blend that in the lowest part of my crease. Ooh, yes. Be careful not to place this too high in my crease because then it can get kind of muddy and like too much, can get out of hand. Oh, yes, this is what I'm talking about. Look at that eye, look at that. Hell yeah. I love it. Look at that. I kind of want to add more orange. I'm actually going to take a smaller blending brush, some of that transition orange that we used earlier, and I'm just going to blend this into the crease again because I feel like we lost some of that orange, and I just want to introduce it again. Anytime I film, I always feel like I need to like be like pumped and like amped because that's how everyone else is, but like that's really not me. I'm so chill. Like, oh my god, I'm so chill. But like, no, like I'm pretty, like I can definitely be all out there because I'm an Aries. It's just in my nature. And some days I am, but other days I'm just like, I'm chilling, you know? Okay, yes, this is what I'm talking about. Do you see it? Do you see my vision? And I forgot I put this here. So I want to cut the crease. I'm not gonna cut the crease, but I am gonna go in with just a touch of concealer just so we have a tacky base for the shadow to stick to. You'll see what I'm saying in a second. Just gonna tap out that concealer. I'm trying to keep most of it in the center. Because like I said, I want this to be rounded. I want this to be kind of like a halo eye. I haven't done a halo eye in a minute. So now that that's tacky, I'm gonna go in with this Mica Beauty Cosmetics. What is this? This is the glitter powder in 222 bronze. I can't really even show you what it looks like, but it's like kind of like copperish. I'm just gonna take, you could take your finger. That works too. I'm just gonna take a little brush that's kind of stiff, and I'm gonna go ahead and pack that over the concealer that we just put down. Oh, hell yeah. I've been watching too much Jenna Marbles lately. Because I literally never say that. Is it possible to have too much Jenna Marbles though? Like, let's be real. I'm then gonna take the excess glitter powder without picking any more up, and I'm gonna kind of blend, or like blend the best I can into the crease so that it's not just like glitter and then like color, you know, like I want it to kind of blend as much as it can into each other, because like you can't really blend glitter, but here we are. It's not gonna like come together until the very end. Watch, you'll see. I have these bomb ass lashes that are just gonna look so good with this. I'm gonna do this eye off camera and then I will be right back so that we can do the face. I just spilled this glitter everywhere. It's everywhere. Okay, now that both eyes are done, I'm gonna go in with this Selfie Perfect Foundation Primer. This is in Illuminating. I love this stuff. And I hope all this glitter on my face does not seep through the foundation. Like, I'm hoping this primer will like help mask it, because there's a lot of glitter on my face. This primer, oddly, even though it's illuminating, it actually helps to fill in my pores. It's definitely illuminating, but it also fills in my pores, which is kind of weird. But hey, I'm not complaining. I'm on the quest to find my perfect foundation shade. Did I say that? I think I did. Well, if I didn't, I'm on the quest to find my perfect foundation shade. So I'm gonna take my CoverGirl Vitalist Healthy Elixir in 742. This shade is way too pink for me. Like, way too pink. And then I'm gonna take this Mary Kay Time Wise Luminous Wear Liquid Foundation. This is in Bronze 2, and I'm also gonna take Ivory 4, and I'm gonna add that to the CoverGirl foundation. Just doing it on the back of my hand. So of that Bronze 2, I'm just gonna do like literally a dot. Ivory, I'm gonna take a little bit more than a dot, but not as much as the CoverGirl foundation. Just enough to change the color. This might still be a little too pink, but whatever. We'll see when we blend it out. Let's see how this shade works. Still too pink. Still too pink. It matches my face pretty well. Actually, never mind. I'm just too neutral. My undertone is just neutral, slightly green. With like, it's like neutral with greenish undertones. I don't know. Like, I'm very olive. So it's hard to find a shade in any foundation, really. Nobody comes out with olive colored foundation, except maybe Morphe, but nah, we don't mess with Morphe over here. Are any of you guys excited for the Shane Dawson series, the new one? I was, and then he released the trailer, and I was just like, why do we need another series about Jeffree Star? Like, the beautiful world of Jeffree Star. Like, I don't know. I don't care about Jeffree Star's life. I don't care. And I understand that Shane wants to like bring attention to the beauty community and like show more behind the scenes and like, because it's all scandalous and drama and yada yada yada, spilling the tea. I just feel like there's so many more pressing matters out there that he could be talking about. He gets 20 million views on almost all his videos. He has over 20 million subscribers. So it's like, you're using all of that power, because yes, he does have power. He's using all of that power just to spill the tea. It's not my cup of tea. I mean, it's interesting. I'm for sure still gonna watch it. It's still too pink, for sure. But it's not terrible. I can definitely make it work. Especially because I'm gonna be using really yellow toned concealers. Like, I'd rather look too golden than too pink. This foundation wasn't as glowy as I wanted it to be. Like, this foundation, the CoverGirl foundation by itself, is it's glow city. Like, it gives you coverage and it's glowy and dewy and just fresh and it looks great on the skin. And I love it. Like, it has to be my favorite foundation in my collection, but I never wear it because it's too pink. So I'm trying to figure out a way to make it work. Okay, so I kind of do a lot for concealer. I'm gonna go in with that same Amuse Cosmetics full coverage concealer I used to prime my eyes, and I'm gonna go ahead and just apply this directly under my eye just to help cancel out any of the darkness, because I have very bluish purpley bags under my eyes. So putting down a pink color corrector or a pinkish concealer really helps to cancel out all that darkness. I'm gonna go ahead and go in with my L'Oreal Paris Infallible Full Wear More Than Concealer in the shade 355 Vanilla. It's definitely got some coverage. I'm just gonna take this just right here just to add some more coverage, because my dark circles, no matter what I do, continue to seep through my makeup, so that's why I use 3 different concealers. That being said, let's move on to the third one I'm using. I'm using LA Girl Pro Conceal High Definition Concealer. This is in Porcelain. It's too light for me, but I love the way it makes my skin look, so I'm using it anyway. It just looks just so skin-like, and it doesn't get cakey. I'm gonna let that soak into my skin, and I'm gonna take just a little bit on my chin, on my forehead, and a little right here, just to snatch the cheeks. I'm just blending this concealer out. I'm slowly working from the edges in and just making sure everything is blended nice and seamlessly. I like to switch back and forth between each eye just to make sure everything is equally blended out and one eye is not blended more than the other. My under eyes, oh my goodness, they are bright, honey, hunty. They are bright, hunty. I'm gonna go ahead and set my face under the eyes and everything, just right under my eyes. Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That is what I'm talking about. That's kind of like baking / setting. I'm gonna go in and blend my inner and outer corner again, because putting concealer on really kind of messed up those edges. So I'm gonna go ahead and just re-blend them out, going over it again. Going in with that transition, orange transition that we used in the crease, and put this on my lower lash line. Brush. I'm not even gonna pick up any more yellow, and I'm just gonna blend. Just go over everything. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this Santé Mineral Compact Powder in medium beige, and I'm gonna also take this Ellen Tracy Bronzing Duo. This is actually like, it's a it's a bronzing duo, but it is so like shimmery. I cannot use it just as bronzer. So what I do is I take these two powders together and I mix them just like a regular fluffy face brush. I go into the Santé face powder first, then I dip into the bronzer that's really like a highlighter, and then I dip back into the face powder, and I just go ahead and blend everything away. All that powder that we put on the face before is getting dusted away now. And I do a little on my forehead, I have to be careful doing the bronzing duo on my forehead because it can get a little glowy and like out of hand. Like the rest of my face, I don't care. Like down here, if you've seen my looks before, like I love a glowy cheek. Like I could have glow down here and I don't care. But if I have too much glow on my forehead, it's just like distracting. Like my forehead is big enough already. Spray my face with some setting spray. This is the NYX Professional Makeup Dewy Finish Fini Volette long lasting setting spray. I went ham. And then I'm gonna take my sponge and just like really press that into the skin, just lightly going over my most dry areas, like my T-zone, because that's where I get oily, that's where I put the most powder. So I want to really make sure putting setting spray there to help hydrate it again, hydrate the skin, bring it back to life, and to really press the powder into the skin. You can even do like a rolling motion if you have hair on your face and you see that it's like kind of sticking to it. You can kind of like roll and press it down and into the skin. Now I'm going into my Selfie Makeup Revolution highlighting palette. Like almost not glittery, but like the most bangin' poppin' highlight in here, the lightest one. And I'm just gonna take this right on the highest points of my cheeks. I'm keeping it just right here. And then I'm also gonna take it like on my nostril. I saw Kenny DJ do this. I think that's her name, Kenny DJ or Kenny J, something like that. She's super funny. She does makeup. And she like puts it on the side of her nose, and I was just like, and I'm also taking it on my forehead. Right up in here. Usually for my face shape, I would put it like right above the arch of my eyebrow. That makes my face look wider and it makes my forehead look bigger. So I typically put it like right, almost center with my pupil. Maybe just a little bit more in, and then I blend the edges. I'm wanting more on the highest point of my cheeks, so I'm gonna go ahead and just build. Okay, so now I'm going in with this Wet n Wild Mega Glow highlighting powder in Precious Petals. This shade is a little too pinky for me, but what I'm gonna do with this is I'm gonna take it on a flat face brush, and then I'm gonna start right on the side of my upper lip and just lightly tap and meet the highest point of my cheeks, bringing it up to my temples and my forehead. This is what's gonna give you that, oh god, this is what's gonna give you that glass skin look. I'm also gonna drag this on the side of my nose and a little under my eye, again to give that glass skin effect. Also taking it all over my cheekbones, my temple, meeting it back up with my forehead just to blend. Going to the same orangey transition shade, and I'm also gonna add contour, which I'm using the Maybelline Master Contour Face Studio palette, whatever. I'm gonna use the contour shade out of that palette, and then I'll be back to do the lips. Did I tell you these lashes were gonna pull the look together, or what? I'm gonna go ahead and go in with this Ever, that's the name of the brand, Ever liquid lipstick in 40. It's like this orange. Oh my god, I love it. I love this lipstick. Like, it might be a little too like neon bright orange to go with the eyes, but it's okay. I'm gonna go in with this MAC lipstick in Honey Love, and I'm just gonna put this on the center. This is the final look. I hope you enjoyed. Sorry. I feel like I need more highlight. Hell yeah, this is what I'm a highlighty ass bitch. Why am I trying to front? So this is the final look. More highlight, more glow, more blush, and yeah. I hope you guys are looking forward to fall as much as I am, because like I can't wait. I cannot wait. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you on my next one. Okay, bye.